Alright, I don't know if it's just when I've got the starting soon up or what, but my camera was acting really odd for a while. Hopefully it's okay now, but we'll see. And hello everybody. Hope we're all doing well. Having a good Friday so far. Oh dear. We're going to do a factory week next week. So I just kind of wanted to remind myself of what we're already doing. I doubt we'll do any actual factory work today. I mean, we never do on a Friday. Right, looks like I left a manager train over here. Let's start wandering around various places, eh? Do. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing all right and isn't flooded. It's amazing how, because yeah, like we were told earlier on that we hadn't had a dry day this year. The press is now saying that we've had one dry day this year, although no one can remember when that day was. Although hilariously, it turned out one of my friends doesn't know how years work, which was quite funny. And they were insistent that Christmas was dry this year. And I was like, we haven't had Christmas this year. And it took us a long time to explain to them what how that all worked, which was quite funny. Let's head to... I think I'm going to head out to... Is it Aluminium Town? Oh, dear. Oh, no, we were going to head out there. That's right. I remember now. Hey, Serenity. How's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And hey, LP. Welcome. Hope you're both having good Fridays so far. Oh, day off? Very nice. I'm not going to lie, at one point this morning when I was in bed nice and warm in my duvet, I was like, do I just stay in bed today? Dear. Yeah, we probably can expand this. We will be selfish and hold it against you, though. Oh, dear. I think we can basically just already head back to where we started. Are we just riding the rails today? No, that's not really the plan. I can see why you'd think that. I can see where you would get that idea from. I kind of want to work out how I want to move going forward. Do I want to try and build a big factory, or do I want to do satellite factories? I think I want to do satellite factories. So I think we need to put in a fairly decent train backbone to make that work. Also, this is all starting to back up a little bit here. Clearly, we've got too many trains running. Oh dear. Clearly we need some more blocks. But yeah. Oh dear. LP, hopefully sometime this weekend, I will send you a PDF copy of the rules for Sports Ball. I see that still fucking up. Good. Great. That's probably fine. Dear. But yeah, basically our entire press is covered in stories about how wet it is. Like, and I get it, it's wet and like roads are flooding, but I think we've all managed to work out ourselves why the roads are flooding. And yet we all know when the summer comes, they'll be telling us we don't have enough water. Slowly returning to the ocean. Oh, dear. But no, I mean, it is incredible. Like, there are some places, like obviously Guernsey has a sewer network, and there are some places that have like full pipes that will take it out to the sea, but most of Guernsey drainage is based on the idea that you throw it onto the land and the land will put it where it needs to go, right? We do have erosion issues in places. I mean, not around the sides because it's all pretty tough stuff. But no, I mean, all of our fields are in standing water now, which is very unusual for them all to be in standing water. The ducks are loving it, the fucking ducks. That's where we had around an inch of rain yesterday, and it was just wall-to-wall flood warnings today. Yeah, there's just nowhere for it to go. And due to the fairly unique way, well, I say fairly unique, it's the way most roads in like small UK communities were made. So rather than putting any kind of thought into where you put the roads, you just kind of put the roads where the cows used to walk. And more often than not, that means you're kind of, the roads are like down right at the bottom of the places. So the roads flood quite a lot. Oh dear. And we're getting a lot of rain as well. I think somebody said yesterday or the day before, in one day we got about an average of 10 days rainfall. We're going to get more snow on Sunday. I think it's getting colder in the UK again. I don't think it'll get cold enough here for snow. I think that's the right way. Your scientists will be hating everything. Full spring sucks. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, dear. Yeah, other than the weather, I hope everyone is doing all right. Kind of need to work out how far out here we can go before I start taking damage. I am glad it's a slightly shorter.
Fixit property is not allowed to leave Fixit designated work areas. Function outside this
Turns
area
out that
is
seems to
not
be
supported.
the answer. We do a big wall. I need to do one. Go around there is more likely. Do 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 do. Way to the danger zone. To the danger zone. Oh, I need to make it one bigger. Highway to the danger zone.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Hello, mate. Yes, this will be single. Actually, no, we will do double. We can make one No. I don't like the fact I've only got power one side of this thing. Alright, we're gonna save this very simple design. To the danger zone. Alright, okay, so it's because it's going too far this side. Okay, this might work. The trouble, okay, no, that works quite well. My lovely horse. Actually, we'll work those out when we come back round. Blowing in the wind. No, you don't drag them down. You do that. You're a pony no more, running around. Okay, you don't like connecting to that for some reason. Okay, no, let's do the auto connect sign. Ooh, come on. How many times did I just build that? Okay, it was only twice. I'm feeling it's 3 times. We're going to be getting pretty close to Bernie Town, right? I think this
Your
might be,
suit's
yeah.
life support is not compatible with this environment. Turn back. Fixit property is not allowed to leave Fixit designated work areas. Function outside this area is not supported.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Hey, Road Dog, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. And a zoop to you too. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh dear. No, I've gone too far. Because of course I did. About there, maybe? No. This one. Don't fall off!
Your suit's life support
We're in
is
trouble.
not compatible with this environment. Turn back.
Apparently we just sunk forever. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. This is all fine. Everything is fine. Oh, well, shit. Shitty McShittison. Thank you for the clip. That might end up on the old TikToks. Have to try and hit at least my 1 clip a month quota, right? Hey Trunks, how's it going? We should be alright actually. I hope my death box is up top. Because if it's down at the bottom of the ocean, we're never getting that stuff back again. feel like if it's 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife, isn't that just stupidity? Maybe you should have gone to the knife shop rather than the spoon shop. I'll say, depending on what you're cutting and the tools you've got available, a spoon can make a pretty serviceable knife in a pinch. You can even cut a heart out with one. God, this is a long way back. Do, making my way downtown. We are gonna have to go all the way around, unless I think I can. Ah, no, because then it won't have any power. Well, this is gonna go anyway. Let's get rid of it. God, 1.2. Let me be able to hit escape to get back from certain menus. Although I'm sure some people would prefer the new game mode. That's all I want. I'm doing all right, Trunks. I'm doing all right. Could definitely be better, but could probably be worse. Hope you're doing all right. Do I see a death box? I think I might see a death box. Give me all my stuff. Thank you. You're in pain from the dentist? Oh, hopefully it is all fixed, though. I think it's probably the best way of doing it. It's not equal with that turn over there, I don't think. Fuck. You're going to be hurting for a while? What did they do? Just yank a tooth out? Or was it something a lot more major than that? But, oh, in other Guernsey news, people are going caca banana pants because we're getting a Domino's pizza for some reason. More major tooth extract and grafts and implant. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, just take it easy and plenty of liquid foods, right? Hopefully they got you on some pretty decent painkillers as well. Joys of looking after the parrot and putting you last. Yeah, again, I know how that feels. Now, some may ask what it is I'm doing, and to that I would say yes. But did you, for some reason, not... No, when did we first lose the auto connect? Right at the beginning, it would look like. That's better. Yeah, hopefully people got some nice plans for the weekend. I will be here on Sunday. And I think the plan is, because I'm still in a action RPG kind of mood, to play a little bit of Diablo 3. I am looking forward to see what they do with Dark Haven. That was the name of the game that we tried this week. I liked the idea of their combat, and if they can pull that off. Oh dear. You gonna go lie down? Hey, have a good one, Trunks, and I hope you start to feel better soon. Alright, did I leave enough room? Probably not, knowing me. And will this summon night? Do 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 do. No, we'll stick with 4s. So we got to get you in and out. That is a little bit closer than I would like it, but there's a possibility that might be long enough. Do, 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 do. I'm blue, yabba dee dabba da. Don't know if I left enough room. How tight can I make this turn? Take it to the right place would help though. All right, we've definitely put problems in here. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. Okay, no, one still needs to do that. Then this would have to come out too far. What am I trying to achieve here? That's a good question, Lou. Yeah, I've not left enough room to do that. Can't really move that down anymore. Maybe a little bit. And if I move this, I have to move everything. There's actually probably no reason for that line, actually. So I wonder if we would be better off. Okay. Why won't you work? All right, it's definitely a little bit messy. I don't think if I... did this, I then don't think we can... Although, again, I guess we can just go straight into this. If we're not going to put a dividing line down. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we then... Still don't know if this is going to work, but... Come on. There's power right here, you dumbass. Okay, I'm not actually convinced this bit is... It must be. Weird. Now again, I don't know how well this is going to work. It's not awful. Can I make it a little bit cleaner? I think I can. Oh, you are going the wrong way. All right, so then do 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 do. All right, so the inn is actually there, so we can actually bring it in fairly close. See if this will work. No, give me power. Okay, maybe we do need to come over one more just because that's where the turn is. It's not hugely important, I don't think. I guess we'll find out. Ow. We want to try and get this as uniform as possible, which is not going to be easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, basically from the turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 9 straight or was that 9? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. God, you would never say pick Mercy now. Okay, no, I'm being an idiot trying to replicate it like this, aren't I? You'd have to be on this side for this to work. I think we must have gone out longer with this one. We can't go out too much longer though. Game, sometimes the decisions you make. Let's try and make this as clean as possible as well, if we can. Okay, not quite. That was wrong. All right, finally out of concrete. All right, so here is where I think we actually put in the... No, that'd be really difficult to work. All right. This is gonna be. Do. Probably clean that up. It's not our biggest problem right now. This shouldn't be a problem, but I just want to make sure all the railways are connected, and then we'll send it further out. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have that coming back up through the roundabout. And there's no reason to. We can connect those two up. Do. You might have a problem with that because then you need to make this one a signal as well. Although you're then going to have a lot of problems, I think. Okay, that didn't fix you. Oh, right, yeah. Entry. If you're just a block, you'll probably work okay. Signal would be better. We may try and get that to work. Alright, so that keeps it from the roundabout if it doesn't need to do that, which is a possibility with some of these routes, I think. I'll be honest, I haven't fully thought this through. I know you're all amazed by that. Okay, we might try and make those some aluminium going forward. Iron plate, I still need to make from ingots. So we do still need to make some iron ingots. That's fine. But then mostly it's going to be going for steel. We want to start sending some petroleum coke over here. Okay. Wow, not necessarily over here. I should have caught that train. Let's head to crater. No, there's another crater one. I thought. There we go. It's going to be quite a long train trip, this one, eh? That's all right. That's okay. Oh, dear. There should, if I can get around to finishing them, be a couple of videos coming out this weekend as well, chat. Also, I've started reading through Annabelle 2 Electric Boogaloo. I thought I'd made my decision to kind of separate the books out by character and do it that way. As I'm kind of going through it, I'm kind of changing my mind. Oh. You're back over there now. Okay. That's fine. And I don't know what I want to do. part of me is tempted to not do the Frank and Red stories and just jump straight to the Annabelle one. Because I think that's the much better story. And then, yeah, so then Frank and Red would only appear when they intersect with Annabelle, which I think works. And then I can possibly do like a... like do them afterwards as side stories. So yes, I might go down that road with that. Why did I want to come down here? Oh, yes, I do remember now. Do you know what? I'm not going to leave you here because we're not going to want to come back and do that. We could just build you somewhere else. Come on, stop so I can destroy you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I also don't want to get too far in the weeds with Annabelle because I want to get the town stuff done first. I may need to ping this because I'm not actually sure where it is. I didn't need to ping it because we have a radar up. Okay. It is where I thought it was. We've only got the train this far. What was I laying in down here? How was I doing this? Double tracks. No. Special blueprint. I don't have enough computers for it. I'm not feeding myself computers yet, am I? Shit. Okay, well, we're going to have to extend the railway out, and then I need enough for a do machine. That looks like we can already do. All right. I think it's better to try and do a blueprint that we can just kind of build from. All right. Looks like I need that train already. We can try and head to Cakey Manager, but you're not going to make it because it's full, but that's fine. You get us close enough. I need to turn on self-driving. There we go. First two games trying out Domina, 19-6 and 18-2, both wins. Nice. She's a strong tank. She's fun as well. I do like her playstyle, but she is very strong. She might be too easy. Yeah, I hadn't realized when I first played her just how important it is to make sure you keep doing damage to keep your shields up, because that's your self-sustain. You annoyed of doing so much that he changed? Nice. But yeah, no, I think she is very strong character. Again, she's a tank that can annoy you from quite far away for a tank. Her ult is less useful now that people realize you have to shoot your way out of it, but it's still quite a good ult. Getting the range boost for a gun and the perk for a crystal were great. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of the new characters they introduced are particularly bad. Now, I will say, if you're in quick play, which I'm assuming you are, I very much doubt Serenity went in and played a shit ton of competitive. But hashtag bronze forever. If you're in quick play, I think because there are a lot of new people in Overwatch at the moment, tanks are in a very strong place in quick play because a lot of people don't know how to kill them. You would have loved to try the kitty, but you don't have enough time for more than a few games. The cat, I think the cat is the most fun character they've ever added to Overwatch. And it's going to be interesting to see which way they go with that, whether they try and lean into the fun and the mayhem and make more characters work that way, which I think that would be fun. Stop worrying about the fucking sweaty competitive scene, and just make a fun scene for everybody else. It's unlikely. I think what's much more likely is they'll nerf Jetpack Cat to the ground and make an incredibly boring character, but time will tell. You find it hilarious that there are no emotes for purchase, but right now everything is listed as a previous battle pass. Oh dear. I think they did break a lot of stuff with this update. I don't like the fact it's another reboot for Overwatch. Oh, the UI is trash. I don't know why they changed it. It's ugly. It's not as intuitive as the other one, I find. Now, admittedly, I've been using the other one for 10 years, so maybe I just got used to it and it's hard to adjust, but It. I don't understand why they thought that was a good UI change on Overwatch. I really don't. AA told them it was fine. I'm kind of hoping, like, I'm trying to go on the little bit of a defensive for Blizzard. Not that I should, because Blizzard are a horrible company, but I'm hoping they change the AI so they can keep more people employed, right? That's why I'm hoping they did it. It didn't need to be done. I don't think it's as good as the old one. I think it looks incredibly ugly is my main problem with it. But I'm hoping they did it so they could keep the AI team hired. Because again, I can only assume they've got some pretty difficult targets to hit to keep Microsoft away from them. Because we all know how Microsoft works. If you make Microsoft money, they'll leave you alone. If you're not making them enough money, they'll come in, ruin your studio, and then close it in about a year. God knows what kind of targets Microsoft has put on Blizzard. It's funny though, because apparently Kiriko is the #1 skin seller. I don't know if this is true. This is just something that I heard that potentially came from inside Blizzard. Yeah, because Kiriko is the #1 skin seller, every new support is balanced against Kiriko has to remain viable. I still don't like what they've done with supports. I don't like that supports are just DPS now. I get a lot of people don't like just healing, but I did prefer supports being more support than they are now. Yeah, but I mean, Tracer was because, the original Jeff, I've honestly forgotten his name already. Kaplan? Clearly had a hard-on for Tracer, right? Kiriko is, yeah. Because I think Kiriko basically gets a new skin all the time. Ah, we had one right there this whole time. You son of a bitch. Boo, 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 boo. And yeah, I kind of believe it because like Kiriko has been dominant in support ever since she was introduced. I don't know what. It's because she's good at DPS. I mean, we all know what support is now. It's DPS with some healing. When you remember. Let's make you 9. Did I put this in the wrong place? No? No. We're obviously going to have to fix this at some point, but... Again, we want to make sure we don't fall off. That's not very even. Okay, I think it probably was, and now I've cocked up. This isn't so much a roundabout as a shape. This has got to be an... Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to do that anymore. Come on, come on. All right, let's go and fix this little loop back so it comes down to the roundabout. Make the journey a little bit longer, but I think that's okay. Hey, Rogu. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hey, cheers for the looks or anything. It's early, so man. I like trains. We may actually need to take further than that. That here. Oh. I like trains. All right, at some point we're gonna have to turn this back in. We'll probably put like a roundabout around there, maybe, or some kind of junction at least. Actually, I might take it in sooner than that. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Do 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 do. Alright, we still need concrete for that. Do 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 do. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Okay, yeah, I need to turn the power on before you will work. Ba, do, 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 do. No! Oh, a save. What a save. Do, 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 do. And then I can only have one going in though. Unless I stagger them a little bit. Maybe I do need all of this. I guess we'll break. I don't want to do this because I'm going to have to undo it, but let's get power here. Do, 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 do. I don't know what it is I'm trying to do here, honestly. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Keep on pressing wrong buttons. All right, candy cane. Logistics. Okay, no, I need to... are still alive. Oh, there's a summer sloop here. Yoink. Dun 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 dun. What does the pure node do? Is that 600 straight away? Oh, it's only 120. Mark II pipe is 600, right? Yeah. Oh, people who are still alive. Get out of the way, Spider Cat. Thank you. Spider Cat, Spider Cat. Alright, what are you? You are also pure. Normal, normal, and pure. And then we've got what left? Two normals? Two normals. Should be what? Another 300 in total. Okay. Oh, raise them in the air and never seem to care. Alright, is all of this pipe now in the way of this one? Yar. Alright, we'll just put it slightly to the side. Nope, I need a floor hole, not a wall hole. It's not called Andy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Now I could take separate, but yeah, we're not. I didn't. Yeah, no, you are right. Okay. Do, 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 do. Now that's a mess of pipe. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. All right. Crater. Nitro. Out. Nitro. Gas. Now we have nowhere to put it right now. And I don't know where I want it, but we do at least now have it plumbed in. And of course it can't actually make its way out yet. So let's finish this off, shall we? Oh dear. I think Ride Dog is a hopeful yes for Sunday. Okay, I've cocked this up a little bit. Yeah, 003 is the plan. And a beer. I think we're... Other than the fact we can't make it over there, I think we are better off bringing the doubles in. We're going to have to go the long way around, though. Do, 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 do. Dear. But yes, that is the plan at the moment. Cheers to the lurk, LP. Son of a bitch. Let's keep on going. Who watches over you? Come on, don't be stupid. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Not this dumb game. Now I don't know what you're fucking doing. Ugh. Sometimes you work fine. Sometimes you are the stupidest person in the room. Do, do, do. I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend. Though I respect that I love, I'd be fine if that were my job. Who watches over you like a little birdhouse in your soul? I need to go out one more. Find the power. Find the power. Oh, don't. You son of a bitch. And now it's fucked up. Did I do it one shot? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Um, we can send it wherever because we don't have any other gas ones set up. I just kind of want to check the route. So if we send it to Annex and then back. Do, 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 do. I know we need this for something. I think we also need to make sulfuric acid as well for something. That'll be for battery. One thing at a time. There's a place that I wanna be. Down the road is where I wanna be. And every step I take, I'm making you friend. I'm trying to settle down till tomorrow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, we need to sort this roundabout out. I don't think we've got that properly marked up like we've got all the others. And then it shouldn't be able to unload because there's nothing it can take. I used to love the Littlest Hobo. Don't know who came up with the idea. I mean, I'm assuming it went something like what Kung Fu but with a dog. Which I'm assuming was also the pitch meeting for the Incredible Hulk TV show as well. Kung Fu, but the Incredible Hulk. Hey, Owen. You think all of those are filmed in Canada? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day so far. Your body feels awful. Do you reckon it's because of all the stress and stuff you're holding on to at the moment? Yep. Like, I don't know what stage you're at, but like, are you kind of at the stage now where you just want the house of cards to collapse, or are you still hopeful you can keep it all going? Well, I mean, stress is always going to cause sleep issues, right? Okay, now we're just going around on a train for no particular reason. That's fine. Oh dear. You got no fucks to give? I mean, again, there's only so much you can do, right, when it's stuff like this going on. I mean, you know, you can only try your hardest, and at some point you just get a feeling maybe the writing's on the wall. Hockey at the Olympics didn't help. Oh no, did Canada get knocked out? I haven't been keeping up with the Olympics at all. I know at one point the British curling team was looking to get knocked out, but I think they managed to claw their way back. The British only care about curling because we won it that one time. Possibly quite a few times, I honestly can't remember. Alright, let's take you to Iron Ore in 1 for now. Oh dear. Canada women's lost the USA in a hard-fought battle. Men's Canada had a back and forth. Oh, don't tell me the US is going to win the hockey. Ugh. If they do, Trump will take personal credit. Men's lost their captain, and the other team literally snuck another player to go up on Canada. Wow. Oh dear. As we're listening to a Star Trek song. Starfleet Academy, I think, could become a good show, you know. If they can drop the teenage bullshit, and they're trying to sex it up like it's an HBO show. I kind of wish they would drop that as well, but hey, sex sells, so what are you going to do? As I saying, Voyager could be good. Well, I don't think Starfleet Academy knows what it wants to be. So I don't know which way it's going to go more often than not. If it's going to stick to the petty teenage drama, I'm not in, right? A lot of people will enjoy that, and more power to them. Like, if it's the Buffy for the new generation, great. But that's not for me. But they have told a couple of really good Star Trek stories in the last couple of episodes. And if they keep on doing that, then I would very much enjoy that show. The trouble is, when they tell good Star Trek stories, they're really going back and pulling on all of the established lore. I can only assume one of the writers loves Deep Space Nine, because they're pulling in a lot of Deep Space Nine shit. And letting Paul Giamatti? I think that's his name. Letting him go full ham villain was the right decision. He looked so wasted up until one of the most recent episodes, and then he just went full ham, and it was like, about fucking time. Oh dear. But what I will say, for, you know, for Trek, Star Trek shows always take a while to find their feet. And I think people often forget that. Like, most Star Trek shows when they start are utter trash. Next Generation was, Voyager was, Deep Space Nine was to a lesser degree. I think Deep Space Nine did start off a little better. But then I do think it really hit its stride once they got the little runabout in. He played some villains twice recently to great effect. He's great. Like, he is a great actor, and he can do more than just full ham villain. I'm not saying that's all he's good for, because he's not. He's a fantastic actor, but he does full ham villain very well. But I think that the thing is, like, for a Star Trek show to work for the audience, you have to buy into the crew, right? And it takes a long time for you to buy into a crew, I find. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. I want to stop this train from moving on. We'll just leave it stuck in there for now, because I think that's closer to where we're going to want to put it in the end. I don't know where that is, I'll be honest, but it's probably going to be somewhere around here. I still don't know what I want to do here. If I want to have production here, or if I just want to have this as some kind of ore clearing house, and then have cleaner out stations. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to ponder that over the weekend. Ponder. Was Picard from Guernsey? No. Oh, dear. Writers of Star Trek would have had to heard of Guernsey for that to be a thing. As an empty cup of coffee. Do I have anything else to drink? I do. But he was French. And yeah, lived in France. Had been in France for generations. On the vineyard. But yes, had a very British accent. Do you know there are new mod tools? Oh, what mod tools do you have now? It's like if we decided this was the kind of sorting center for this section of the map, and then move production somewhere else. The more trains we add, the more likely that everything's going to get delayed / crash. But no, they are new, clearly. It's the same mod tools. Yes, but are they called something slightly different? Because if they are, then you can't get rid of the pop-up. It's been like this all year. What is this? Overwatch story? Oh, dear. You click X and it goes away, but on my next stream it comes back. Repeat every day. Are you smelling groundhogs? Clearly you haven't gotten to the new parts. Oh, dear. I do, at some point, I need to be able to afford a Prime subscription, because I do want to watch Fallout Season 2, now that it's all finished. But I've got about £9 to last until the 1st of March, so that ain't gonna be this month. you in there. Put you in there. So if we were going to try and do what I'm thinking of, I think most of what we built would probably be an internal rail system for this area, and then we'd want to build one that can take it to the other ones. And if that's true, then I think all the out trains kind of want to go along here, because the big join, I think, is there. No, that's the waterfall. So it might even be... It's either that side of the rocks or it's this side of the... I have a horrible feeling it might be that side. We're probably going to want to make it this side somehow. All right, let's go and have a look at that. Let's go have a little look-see. Also, chat, so I've been working on the Otherworld News stuff, and Kyle, the intern, is doing the artist. Now, he's doing the artist. He might be doing the artist as well, but they're both me, so it's just masturbation. Anyway, and Kyle, the intern, is doing the art, which is me, and... To say, I mean, I'm not good at drawing on pen and paper. I'm much worse when I'm trying to do it on a computer using a mouse. Some of these story artwork things that I've drawn are just fucking awful. Oh, good times. Looks like we could definitely send it up there if we wanted to. Maybe we already are. If I'm going to do what I'm thinking of doing, we need to make sure that the ins can never block up. Trains need to be in and out as quickly as possible. The outs we can do slightly differently. Okay, so we're going up there at the moment. If we... Let's switch over to the jetpack. Gonna need to land over here. We'll grab the slug while we're here. Hello, Mr. Slug. Hashtag OnlyFans. Send me what? And then I lost all of my momentum. Also, chat, I didn't cover it, but Robert Duvall died this week. And not one obituary mentioned Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage, as if that's not the best film he did. I mean, it isn't, but I feel it should at least be mentioned once. Oh, dear. Yeah, I reckon if we try to bring it up here. You forgot the first Reacher film too. He was in some great films. He did some great performances. No, so we're bringing it up that side. Okay, but if we brought it up here and try to do the main connections, we're not going to be able to get it up there unless we do a corkscrew, which is possible. Yeah, how would this work? See, kind of what I'm thinking, I don't know what you can see right now, is...
Rogue Calth just subscribed with Prime.
Like, if we did a... No, so you kind of want an internal train track, kind of getting as much as you can out here to storage. And then if we did an out train track up kind of where we are, then possibly go cross country? I don't know. There. Thank you for the sub, Rogue. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. 77 months. That's a lot of months. Or I just do separate factories, connect everything. I can't decide. We're gonna have to make these decisions on Monday because we gotta try and get a lot of progress done next week on this. Dear. Yeah, possibly. I know we put iron ore out there, but maybe that's not what we do because we are kind of making. Actually, what were we making out here? Aluminium and steel, I think. looks like we only ever got as far as making scrap. Making some concrete. This is what happens when you start building factories and then change your mind halfway through and then forget what the fuck you were doing. I'm assuming these steel beams go somewhere. Although it's starting to not look like it. God, what was our plan here? Oh, I didn't carry this on because we probably want to do the petroleum coke steel. That's what we were doing last time. And clearly I was trying to get to an AI limiter factory. There's gonna have to be decisions made. Joining all of this up wouldn't be too difficult. We just kind of have to go around the coast. I don't know if we're going to be on the same level. I doubt it. I think that one is a lot higher. And that kind of, in and of itself, possibly lends itself to an idea. Yeah, kind of heading out and then in. We're already going out this way as well a little bit. So kind of bringing that up to join into here wouldn't be too difficult. Well, we could do a petroleum coke factory. Choices. I recognize this song. It's from a game we played, but I can't quite place the game. Was it that time loopy game? Not Sexy Brutale, but the other one. Where you kind of like in a house. It's so many minutes. It's like 10 minutes or 12 minutes? 12 minutes. I think it's 12 minutes. See, sometimes my brain works. Sometimes. It takes a while, admittedly, but you know. All right, chat. I think what I might actually do over the weekend is find a map of the Satisfactory world and draw stuff on it. Like, stuff that I intend to do, not just like penises and stuff. The actual ending was kind of weird, but I felt the game mechanic and actual game to be very good. Yeah, I remember enjoying 12 minutes. Yeah. It didn't stick with me in the same way that Sexy Brutale did. But that's, I love that game. I thought that game was great. With a fantastic soundtrack as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a sexy, brutal tale. It's a very good game. Very good game. If you kind of like the puzzly, mind-bendy, timey-wimey kind of stuff. Very fun game. I don't know if I played that before I was putting everything over on YouTube or not. Because so many of the old games that we played aren't archived anywhere anymore. Like, I don't know if the Discworld playthrough survived. The Dig playthrough definitely didn't survive. I don't think What Remains of Edith Finch survived. Replayed. You know, I have been thinking about going back and replaying some of those early games recently, like, because I would like to play What Remains of Edith Finch again. Like, it's been long enough that I've forgotten it, so I think I could still enjoy it. I think what was that one where you were walking through a town trying to solve murders? Not Virginia. That was the weird one with aliens. It's like the Wolf Creek's Killings, but it's not that. But it's something like that. Dig 2. I don't. The Dig would not be a replay worth doing, right? One, we know it's a terrible game when we all got bored. But the fun that we had in the Dig was purely because we all just wanted it to end, and it was a great shared experience. And there is no way you would recapture that. Like, that just would never happen. So yeah, I would never replay the Dig again. Well, never say never. There probably is a price somebody could pay me to replay the Dig again, but it would be high. I just really thought it couldn't get any dumber. It got dumber. Yeah, it was just so. I mean, I get it. Like, they were trying to do a more serious point-and-click adventure, you know, because really before and afterwards, they've always been more kind of funny in nature. But, oh, my Lord. And just so many anal beads. Whereas, like, the Discworld games, I would probably play again because they are enjoyable in and of themselves. Hey, cheers for the lurk. Meetings are then probably a good lie down. Hey, do what you need to keep sane and well, I know. And it's no point losing your health over it. Also very tempted to do an Ultima 7 playthrough. Very tempted. God, I wonder if I replayed Ultima 7, if I would enjoy it or just think it was utter trash. That's always the risk. I think I've already lost out of the Friday Steam. But yeah, chat, we'll be back Sunday. The plan is Diablo 3. Again, I'm intrigued because so many people lambast D3 and say it's so much worse than D4 and all these other games that have come out. And I just remember enjoying D3 a lot. So I'm kind of interested to see if it still kind of has that enjoyableness to it. I doubt we'll play a lot of it after my hover pack stopped making sound and I didn't like it. Good old Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. But yeah, I think seeing as it's Friday, I think I might follow on Owen's lead. I'm not going to have a meeting, but I might just have a good lie down. A nice lie down under a nice warm blanket. But yeah, back Sunday with Diablo 3, and then next week will be another factory week, and we will actually try and get a lot of shit done next week. I would imagine there will be probably longer streams next week as well. As we try and get stuff moving forward towards... I mean, we haven't even started on Phase 4 yet. We got a lot of things we need to catch up on. And we just kind of need to break it down into sections and then just concentrate on them one at a time. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to call it there, chat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Like I said, I'll be back Sunday. Hopefully I'll see some of you there. If not, have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.